Hey, it's Todd, Red River Tactical and Outdoors. Today I'm at the range with the Sig P320 XFive. It's the new 320 from Sig. I know a lot of you seen my reviews on the regular Sig P320 and the issues we had, but today we're going to look at this XFive, this new gun from Sig. It's a great looking gun and got a lot of features straight out of the factory. I'm going to go over the features first. It's got Dawson Precision fiber optic sights. As you can see those, and those sights, the back sight is adjustable for windage and elevation, which is a great thing. Straight from the factory though, the sights are dead on right out of the box. Didn't have any problems, didn't have to adjust them. It is optic ready, so it's got a screw that inside of the slide that you can take off, and this piece comes out to where you can put a red dot right on top of the slide, right in there. It has ambidextrous controls for the slide release on both sides, and it does release the slide from the left side. A lot of guns won't do that, this one will. It has a real nice undercut right here, where a lot of us Glock people will take out and make that undercut. Sig put that undercut in on this gun. It's already there. It has a weighted magazine well. Comes with 4 21 round magazines. That mag well is really nice. Guides your mags right in, and also it kicks them out when you hit that mag release button, no problem. The stippling on it, it's fairly aggressive. Not as aggressive as I like, but I like my stippling real aggressive. But from the factory, it's about as aggressive as any gun you'll get. It's on the front strap and the back strap and the sides. So the stippling's pretty good on it. The barrel, it has a cutout to lighten up the barrel, lighten the weight up. They call them lightning cuts, I think is what Sig calls them on the slide. I said the barrel, I meant the slide. Take this thing apart. This thing is new, and this takedown lever is steel. There we go. Take it apart. It's not going to look much different than the regular 320. I'll show you that here in a minute. But there's the screws. Maybe you can zoom in on that. See those screws that you can take out to take the piece off the slide to put the RMR on it. There's a stainless steel guide rod that's in there. And then this barrel is stainless steel bull barrel, 5 inches. So it's a 5-inch barrel, stainless steel. This thing does get hot, gets hot quick, but it's very accurate. 7 yards. We're shooting quarter-size groups with it right out of the box, so that's good. We'll look at the, this is the regular Sig P320 full-size version. So we'll take it apart, see if there's any differences in the internals. So, not seeing much difference in the internals, except that the guide rod is a little bit different, not a whole lot. And then the 2 screws where you take that slide piece off to get that RMR on there. One other thing that you won't notice by looking at this, but all this striker assembly on this new 320 XFive is skeletonized and to lighten it up, and you can tell the difference in the weight. The XFive slide is lighter than the regular P320 slide. On the frames, you're going to notice that there's not any difference in the frames. So the XFive frame will fit on your standard P320 slide. It will fit on there. Now, Sig, we talked to them at the NRA show. Sig said they're not going to offer these XFive frames till sometimes next year, because they know people's going to be buying the XFive frames to put on their Sig P320s that they already have. That's going to cut into their sales. So next year sometimes you will be able to buy the new XFive frame. That's straight from Sig. I'm going to put these back together. And today is the first time that this XFive has been shot. This is not my XFive. This is a friend of mine, Josh. He was on the other SIG video. He's a police officer. He'll be carrying this as his duty weapon. He's carrying this full-size 320 right now. But this is the first time it was shot. We put about 250 rounds, flawless run, no malfunctions through it at all. Like I said, it's dead on, shooting good out of the box. I really like the feel of this XFive better than the regular P320. The regular P320, you can't get as high up. I think it's because of that undercut right there. It feels like you can get higher up on it. And the regular 320 seems to be muzzle end heavy. For me, it tends to dip down. This XFive does not do that. It's well balanced, and I think that this weighted mag well has a lot to do with that balancing of the gun. It's well balanced. It presents right to the target. When you come up on there, I mean, the natural point of aim is awesome on this thing because you go out, you're right on target, sights are lined up. These Dawson precision sights are excellent. I'm really beginning to like fiber optics. That green really pops on your target. So once you're out there, it's very fast acquisition. Having no dots on that back rear sight is perfect. I love that. Those dots just throw you off. And the trigger on this XFive is amazing. As you can see, this is a straight trigger. It's not curved. It's very comfortable. And I want to show you the reset and the take up on this trigger. It's very minimal. I'm going to get to the side so you can see. If you can see, that is the take up on this trigger. It's just as good as any aftermarket trigger I've seen. Then you hit that wall, and then you got about, I'd say probably 4.5 to 5 pound brake right there. Then the gun's going to cycle and reset. It's very minimal, very audible, tactile reset. You can feel it. You're right there at the wall again, ready to fire. So a super trigger on this gun, a lot better than the regular P320. So this is the SIG XFive. You can check it out. I think they're running, they've just come out. I think you can get them anywhere from 800 to 1,000 bucks. They do come with 4 21 round magazines. I don't know if I said that or not. It comes with a replaceable fiber optics for the front sight in red and green, so you can change those out if you need to. Again, for an optic ready handgun, 5-inch barrel with all the additions on there with the mag well and all that, it's not really a bad price. It seems that they've worked all the bugs out that they've had with the previous 320. I hope they have. Like I said, 250 rounds through this one, no issues. And I'll put some shooting on here that we've done today, and so you can see that. And this is Todd, Red River Tactical and Outdoors, reminding you to be safe, always be ready. That was the SIG 320 and the XFive 320. We've shot 250 rounds through this gun today, steel case, reloads, and some regular Federal and Winchester white box, and it's ran great.